Hello from TreeNature.com. This is Mark Josie. Today we'll be talking about tactical flashlight techniques and 5 very simple and basic techniques you should know about tactical flashlight and why they're designed that way. The example we're going to use today is one of my favorite combat flashlight. This is the Chorus XT12 with a very scary looking bezel that actually eats into the flesh very badly. So anyway, so as we all know, all tactical flashlight will or should have a tactical ring. The first method is to utilize the ring to stabilize your grip. With your right hand or the hand that holds the flashlight, go like that around, and basically it prevents your hand from slipping all over the place. The other hand controls the flashlight tail cap button like so. This method is extremely useful when your flashlight is bezel down set up on your hip or in your pocket or whatever when it's facing downward. When you grab it, your hand dives down to that spot. Basically what you do is just slide up with the 2 finger, pull it out, and there goes the light. Instead of pulling it out like so and then switch, or pulling out like so and then go back to here. See, so this one is faster, easier, and you can even use the palm to press like so. Okay, this method is for lighting up stuff, okay, illuminating. Some flashlight, such as this one, you can see there's no tactical ring installed. So when you do the same trick, okay, same trick, you try to go like that, you see my hand keeps sliding. So that is why you have the tactical ring. It makes everything very secure and in place. Okay, second trick, or second technique, not trick, is to hold the light in a grip style for combat usage. Okay. Make sure you have 2 fingers below the ring, 1 finger above it, and so the other hand, the thumb, can control your strobe button right here, or the power button. Okay, this method is extremely good for handling in combat situation. The reason is you can now use it to strike. But one very critical problem with people using this method is that you forget to take off your thumb when striking. When you're striking with your thumb right here, when you strike down like so, okay, the impact goes down, up and back to your hand, and your finger will be injured by these rigid edges when you're hitting. So the more you strike like that, the more painful your hand will feel, and also it may risk injuring your finger and your joints. With some torture tests, I learned that when you strike, always keep a full grip around your flashlight and never pretend to be cool and strike like this. If you strike like this, your finger, your joint will feel all the force coming back at it, and it will hurt yourself. Always hold the light like so and strike. The best way to strike is strike downward, okay? Because your hand naturally goes like that, and it's just like hammering on something, which makes it very natural. Or in a 45-degree down, like so, or like so. Okay, 45-degree or down. Okay, very good. So we learned a few techniques that uses the bezel as the tool. What about gripping it in another way? Let's see. Instead of gripping it like so, why not gripping it like so? Okay, if you grip it like a bat or something like that, okay, try to grip the most rear end of your flashlight. The reason is you can use the head right here as a hammer kind of technique. All the flashlight, a tactical flashlight, all has a larger or heavier head. Most of the weight is balanced right here more than here because of the material used for the head. Now this means that it's like a mini hammer where the weight is mostly concentrated right here. And also the stainless steel, bezel, and whatever dangerous crap is here. So you can use this to strike bones, joints, here, finger, things like that. And by using this head, like so, okay, you can turn the light on while blinding forward. You can also strike, stab forward, and stab forward like so. Okay, it will also be a very effective method. Most people forget that you can actually hold the flashlight the way that it's supposed to be held in the old days and still have it work as a very tactical weapon. So not only this kind of grip, but if you flip it over, you can also use it to hit small joint, finger, and some vital areas, and also use the bezel to cut right up. And other method that I want to mention is sweeping and striking. Sweeping and striking. Now the strobe mode, a lot of people will heard of using the strobe mode to blind people like this. And then when you shine them on the eyes or face, it will disorient them and make them not be able to react or to get dizzy and such. Well, this strobe mode is very handy, but also don't forget that you do not strobe right at the target like this. Okay, if you try it yourself, have someone do this to you for over 5 seconds, your eyes will sort of get used to it, and you can make or force yourself stare into the beam and walk forward. It doesn't work. Okay, what you want to do is shock the enemy with this feature by using a very short moment of strobe. Okay, and by strobing, if this is the head or the eyes, you want to go like that, strobe and move from the right to left side. So when they're looking into your light, okay, it seems that a big flash whoosh go like that, and it shocked their eyes, which their eyes cannot adjust in time to see you properly, and it really will disorient them. Okay, by strobing like that. And then after the strobe, you can move up and follow up by a strike to the throat, to the face, whatever, right, that with the reverse grip. Strobe, sweep, strobe, and go forward. Okay, sweep and forward. This is a very nice technique. Remember, strobing or high lumen beam will not disorient people with if they have the time to adjust with their eyes. Always go flash or fast strobing for very short period of time, and then you can repeat that again and repeat that again, so that their eyes will never get a chance to get used to your strobing beam, and it will really make them unable to fight. Also, combo up your strobe with the other features such as the striking and such. The last technique today I'm going to talk about is the uppercut. The uppercut, okay, we talked about reverse grip and hammering like this, okay. What about uppercut? You can also have this flashlight held this way, like how you hold on to the stick, okay, like that. And then now with the flashlight, like your hand going down, you can also push up like so, okay, push up, and have this go directly right uppercut to the chin. Or if they're grabbing right here, you can also go straight up from here and here like so. So this kind of uppercut techniques is also very useful. Not only holding it like this looks cool, but holding it the other way is also indeed very useful. So these are the 5 basic methods of using tactical flashlight and utilizing their design. Thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and like. Bye bye.